So it's that time of year again. We're here at IWA 2017 and I'm really excited about this one. I know of a few new products that I really want to cover, I really want to share with you. There may be some information leaked already, but I want to give you the rundown on exactly what these new products are about. So let's get straight to it, follow me, let's see what the show has to offer.
The IWA trade show in Germany really is a world of wonders. It's not just an exhibition center full of guns. There's something here for everyone. You may be interested in fishing. That's cool. What about taxidermy? What about really weird taxidermy? Shoes, optics, handguns, ducks, chandeliers, mammoth ivory, tactical gear for people who are planning to travel back in time a few centuries or planning to maybe visit another planet. And I don't even know what the heck this thing is. And if you look carefully, you'll even find a dude whose job is literally to fly a giant blimp in circles all day. So yes, there's probably something here for you. We're going to start things off at the FX stand, which always seems to be the center of attention for the airgun community. FX really brought their A game this year, and their stand undoubtedly attracted the biggest crowds at the show. At any given time, you could find all of the world's most well-recognized journalists, YouTube personalities and airgun fanatics, and for a very good reason too. This year FX have introduced a piece of design brilliance that I believe is really going to change the world of precision airgun shooting, probably forever. This is the Smooth Twist X barrel system. The system basically allows you to purchase one barrel housing and then switch out the inner liner. This means that you can pick a twist rate, choke or barrel length of your choice and swap it out within seconds. What this is going to do is to bring a versatility to their line of rifles that has never been seen before. And talking about rifles, FX have a new one this year, the Crown. This gun will essentially replace the Royale, retailing for about the same price, but featuring some of the technology found on the Impact. I have a lot to say about this one, so if you want to hear more, take a look at the video description below for a link to a full-length video on the Crown and Smooth Twist X. Now right next to FX we find JSB, and thank goodness that we have JSB, because without them the airgun community would pretty much be screwed. JSB are in this video because they have a new pellet that caught my eye, a redesigned version of the 25.4 grain JSB Jumbo Monster 22 caliber pellet. Now why is this such a big deal to me? Well, I've had the opportunity to test this pellet through some prototype Smooth Twist X barrels, and it is not only deadly accurate, but it is deadly accurate at a whopping 47 foot-pounds. Now this is going to be a real game changer for those that love shooting 22 caliber airguns but want the ballistic performance of a 25 or 30 caliber. Keep your eyes peeled, because I think I found my pellet of choice for the next year of hunting.
If you walk through here, you see that there are so many excellent quality 10-meter competition rifles all over the place. Companies like Steyr, Feinwerkbau, Walther have all their rifles here, and they are really good guns. The only reason I'm really not covering that is because it's not my area of expertise. I did 10-meter shooting for a while, I had some fun, but it's not something that I know a lot about. So I'll leave that to somebody else. My area of expertise is more the sporting rifles, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But there are some really interesting guns here, and if you do enjoy 10-meter shooting, I'm sure you can find info on their websites about new products.
Moving on to the next hall, we found Airgun Technology, a company that I actually really like. The Vulcan is a very well-made bullpup, many people know about it, and this year Airgun Technology have made some minor changes. The Vulcan now features a side lever mechanism that just makes the cocking efforts a little bit smoother. Another addition is a range of laminate stocks, which in my opinion look very good on the Vulcan. Hopefully we'll see some of these in production quite soon.
I think I may have found a Gamo gun that I like. Let me show you how it works quickly. You cock it, you get behind it, and you prepare for the recoil.
Now some of you may have heard of a company called Huben that makes a bullpup called the K1. The K1 is one of the most technologically advanced PCPs I have ever seen. It's a semi-automatic capable of slinging a 22 caliber slug at 70 foot-pounds, thanks to a really efficient hammerless valve system that allows a very smooth airflow to the barrel. This year, Cuban have announced the K2. Now, I'm reluctant to give a verdict on the Cuban rifles until I've actually had the opportunity to shoot with one, but what I see excites me simply because this technology could be the future. You may think that 70 foot-pounds is too much for a 22 caliber, but Cuban are making their own 34 grain bullets that have incredibly high ballistic coefficients and could potentially be great at long range. With features such as a valve adjuster and an externally adjustable regulator, this gun is definitely something you'll want to keep an eye on. It's a real breath of fresh air to see a Chinese company that is bringing extremely innovative ideas to the table instead of copying other manufacturers, and for this reason I truly hope Cuban finds success. Talking about Chinese companies, here's something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. This is a 72 caliber 1500 foot-pound PCP. This thing is a freaking cannon. I don't really have much of an interest in big bore air guns, to be honest, and I have no idea whether this thing is safe or not, but it certainly attracted plenty of attention, so I thought it would be worth sharing.
Things are kind of categorized here and organized fairly well. So, for example, in the hall that we're in right now, there are a lot of optics manufacturers, a lot of scopes. In the hall back there, we've got all the air guns in 7A, or most of the air guns. Ahead of us, we've got all the German rifle manufacturers, big names like Sauer, Blaser, and Sig Sauer. But there are one or two exceptions to that rule, so we're going to find some of those scattered air gun manufacturers right now, go take a look at their stands, and see if they have anything new to show us.
On to Daystate, another classic company, and I want to very briefly talk about the Wolverine 2. As some of you know, I own a Wolverine, and it is one of my favorite guns. It's reliable, it's accurate. The only reason I haven't used it much in recent times is because it lacks the adjustability that I require for my purposes. For those of you who are interested though, the Wolverine 2 features some minor upgrades, including a reshaped pistol grip that feels really good and a more efficient valve system. Daystate have also introduced a 303 version of the Renegade, so if you're a Daystate fan and you want something small and powerful, you might want to check this one out.
IWA is a massive exhibition, and it can take a really long time to walk from one side of the exhibition center to the other. I think Ted actually measured on his pedometer the other day that he walked about 20 miles in the past 3 days, which is ridiculous. You get really tired after a while, but it's absolutely worth it. There's so much to see, and if you make the time, you can really find some interesting things.
And lastly, we have the Edgun stand, one of my personal favorites. I always receive a warm welcome here, and this year there were two things that caught my eye. Firstly, a rather slick looking single shot pistol that really felt amazing in my hands. That's its name on the side. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Maybe the Russians can help me out in the comment section below. And remember that Leshy that was announced last year? Well, take a look at these colors. If you want to look like a real badass, you can get a gold one. I personally fell in love with the silver one. I just thought it was a really good look for the gun.
So that is it, guys. I hope you found this one as informative as last year's IWA video. Try to do things a little bit different this time. I try to show you less of the new products and more of an overview of what the show has to offer. I hope it came across like that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next year.